안녕하세요. SPI 상업용 부동산 TV 김필립입니다. 여러분들이 어떤 일을 새로 시작하든 간에요. 새로운 장소에서 새로운 사람들과 무슨 일을 시작한다는 것은 굉장히 어렵습니다. 특히 손님을 상대하는 리테일, 특히 먹는 장사, F&B를 하고 있는 분들이 내가 처음 보는 나라나 처음 보는 도시, 새로 만나는 사람들과 다시 시작을 한다는 건 굉장히 어려운데요. 오늘은 저 멀리 말레이시아에서 이 연남동에 굉장히 훌륭한 말레이시안 푸드 레스토랑 아각 아각을 오픈한 셰프님을 모시고 어떻게 이렇게 식당을 시작하게 됐는지, 그리고 이런 시작함에 있어서 도움을 주고 가장 큰 힘이 되는 주체가 누구인지 파트너십에 대해서 한번 알아보고자 합니다. Hi, good to see you.
안녕하세요.
My name is Philip Kim, and your name?
My name is Basira Yusuf.
Basira
Yusuf.
Yusuf.
네.
Okay, I'll call just Basira.
Yes, enough.
Okay. I want to ask you about how did you found this Agak Agak, and then what does Agak Agak means?
So, I founded Agak Agak in 2018 here. When my partners, Lo컬스티치, sought me out to open a Malaysian restaurant in Yanamdong. Agak Agak in Malayo, in the Malay language, means like estimation. Estimation, but educated estimation.
I
So like
see.
say you're making kimchi jjigae,
Uh-huh.
and then you're asking me how much sorghum to put inside. And I say agak-agak.
I
So
see.
you know to put this much, not this much.
I see.
So it's
I
an
see.
estimation, but educated.
What brought you to the South Korea? Have you been familiar with the South Korea before?
Not at all. Before I came to Seoul, I had never come here before.
Wow.
I don't know the language. I don't know the culture. I just know little things like kimchi, hanbok. But
I see.
I didn't know much about it at all until I came for the first time in 2018.
Just you took the ticket and then fly over?
Yes. So I just looked for a cheap ticket. So as a chef, what I like to do is I like to travel to other countries and learn from them cultures. So it was between Japan or Korea.
I see.
And the cheaper ticket was to Seoul. So I was like, yes, Seoul, yes. But yeah, so I came here because I wanted to work with a local chef. I wanted to learn more about Hanshik. I wanted to learn more about the culture, the food, the geography. So that was the reason I first came here.
So I call your curiosity brought you to the South Korea.
Definitely.
And cheap ticket.
Yes.
How did you meet Lo컬스티치?
I actually, after working in a fine dining restaurant for a couple of months, somewhere near Apuchong area, I think, I decided to do a pop-up, like a pop-up dinner.
I see.
So I was looking for a space, a kitchen that can do a pop-up. And Lo컬스티치 happened to have a nice rooftop kitchen. I don't know
Yeah.
if you're familiar.
I know the.
Right, it's beautiful. It's a nice area, nice space. And I reached out to them. I emailed and said, can I rent out the space for 3 nights to do like a dinner?
I see.
But I think they Googled me and they found out that I was a chef back home in Malaysia, and I think it piqued their curiosity.
At those time, did you run the Instagram or other like a social network to explain yourself?
Yes, so back home in Malaysia, I am a serial entrepreneur. So I have a lot of businesses
I
and
see.
companies back home. So I think that's how Kim Sumin, our debut, I think he Googled my name. So when I reached out, I said, oh, my name is Basira Yusuf. I'm a nomadic chef. He likes the word nomad. Nomadic chef.
Yeah.
Can I rent out your kitchen? So I think he Googled what he could find online, social media. And I think he found a bit of my backstory and my experience.
What part of Korean business environment do you feel most difficult to overcome still?
I think the business culture is slightly different. I come from also an Asian background. So I understand the need for seniority, of being polite,
see.
and that whole culture, business culture, we have it too. But not on the level that South Korea has it.
You know, the Malaysian cuisine,
Yes.
I'm not familiar with the many Korean, most of Korean. Maybe some people like it, but some people, the first hesitate to ask what it is. So did you change any kind of like a recipe or the business way to satisfy Korean people and culture? Did you?
Okay, so no.
No?
No.
Okay.
Well, one of the things I think, and I have very supportive partners, local stitch are very supportive. I'm very strong-willed. I'm a chef. So what I want, I do. I can please Hanguk Saram, the locals, and also I can please me as a Malaysian and say if I do get Malaysian sonnims that come in. So both parties should be happy. And most importantly, I should be happy because I only want to make food that I like.
I see.
So I did not change any flavors, no. I did not tone anything down or make anything more spicy, no. It's what I'm familiar with and what I do back home.
I see.
Yeah. So it wasn't very difficult to convince. So there were people who really liked it or felt unfamiliar. I prefer if they say they really like it or shiro. If they say, oh, I don't like that. So it's either you like
That's a
or
good
you
word.
hate. Yeah, that's worse. When they say, oh, no.
So it's about a question to the local stitch. You know, I haven't known the local stitch Sumin from the beginning.
Okay.
I met him about 7 years ago, and then I have watched his like a success from the first the branches. So how do you feel about the relationship with local stitch? I call it it's kind of relationship with the mother kangaroo and baby kangaroo. So
Yes.
until the baby kangaroo is fully grown up, then you're being incubated within the mother kangaroo's like a bag. So I want to call like a kangaroo relationship between you guys. So how do you describe the local stitch as a partner?
I think it's a very accurate depiction. Very accurate depiction.
Okay.
Because myself, coming from another country here, needed a mother kangaroo. I think what Local Stitch has done for me as a brand or as an entrepreneur is to help me start. So again, language and culture aside, I'm moving to Seoul, a country I don't speak the language, know the culture, or know anybody, no suppliers, no nothing. I needed that somebody to hold my hand, to tell me where to go and how to do and how to speak. And I feel Local Stitch, like you were saying, have been good incubators, have been good mama kangaroo to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually heard that you are preparing to expand the store. So what's the plan?
That's the plan. The plan is to go, so the concept for F&B has always been going into fast casual. Fast casual is always the concept that is the fastest growing, the easiest to develop. I think that concept has sped up to even go towards more express.
I see.
So this is where Agak Agak is heading. So the Agak Agak you see here is very personal. Very, I go to Xijang and I see something I like and I'll use that as a normal. So with the next one, we're looking at growth and a wider reach for audience. Right now, I only have Yeonnam-dong and maybe Mampugu. We want to go slightly further.
I see.
So with
So
a more,
a different format?
yeah,
Little more like an
express format.
I see.
So something more approachable, something more logistically sound, and I feel something that can offer Malaysian food growth here in Seoul.
I spent more than half of my lifetime in New York, then the Korea.
Okay.
So now I feel the New York is my home.
Okay.
But still, even though I spend a lot of time to the New York City, I feel as a foreigner. I feel always strange. I feel always like outdated. I feel like a very strange situation. But in terms of like a business way, I made some progress by learning small by small and then people by people. So in your cases, I feel like you already been in some way stabilized and then start to expand to the further direction. I want to ask you about what's your like a success factor. You make some progress, then pick three of these, three factors. In
Yes.
Korea, usually we make effort is 90%, talent is 10%, but I would say luck is 90%.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I wouldn't call my story a success yet. I'm still growing, but progress, I agree. The progress that I've gone through since these 2 years that I've been with my partners, Local Stitch, has been stellar leaps and bounds. It's even when I think about it, like how did I get here so fast? So again, supportive number one is, I think for me, is I know what I'm doing and I know where I'm going. So I came here with not plans per se, but I know what my end game is. I wanted to open a business. I wanted to spread my culture through food. I wanted to introduce the locals, the Hanguk Saram, to Malaysia, the country that I love. So that was number one. I know my identity, I know where I'm going, I know what I want to do. And number two is supportive partners. I would have gotten nowhere without, the support of Local Stitch. The fact that Kim Sumin actually Googled me and met me once and then offered a place in Yeonnam Dom, yo, let's open something. I think that takes a lot of courage, a lot of foresight. So supportive partners, courage, intuition. And the third one is luck.
Okay.
Pure luck. If you told me 2 years ago that, Basira, you will be opening a Malaysian restaurant in smack bang cool hip area of Seoul, I would not believe you. I'd say you are crazy.
Okay.
So definitely.
It's only 2 years.
I know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Within even if it's like a Corona era, so you feel lucky.
Very lucky.
셰프님이 얘기해 주신 세 가지 중에 저는 한 가지를 꼭 꼽자고 한다고 그러면 제가 예전에도 이 아각아각을 와서 시식회부터 와서 봤는데 정체성이 뛰어납니다. 자기가 가지고 있는 정체성을 확실하게 보여줄 수 있어서 이게 내 맛이야, 내가 하고 싶은 음식이야, 이게 내 컨텐츠야 라고 할 수 있는 확실한 신념을 갖는 게 사실은 외국에 가서는 쉽지가 않습니다. 하루라도 손님이 떨어지면 자신감이 떨어지고 또 어떤 일이 벌어지면 또 어떤 부분을 바꿔볼까 하는 자기 스스로의 변덕도 올라오기 때문에 그런 신념을 갖는 게 외국인으로서는 저는 대단하다고 생각하고요. 마지막으로 이제 로컬스티치는 임대인과 임차인의 관계가 아니고 캥거루와 아기 캥거루의 관계처럼 서로를 도와서 서로의 성장을 돕는 그런 관계는 참 찾기가 힘들다고 생각합니다. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for coming.
네, 오늘은 연남동에 아각아각을 와서 바리샤 셰프님을 만나 뵀는데요. 생소한 환경에서 성장과 지속 가능한 운영을 한다는 건 어떤 비법이 있어야 되는데 제가 오늘은 그런 비법을 사실 여쭙고 싶어서 왔습니다. 오늘 발견한 비법은 내 자신이 원하는 것 그리고 내가 구현하는 것에 대한 확실한 믿음이 있고 그걸 꾸준히 하는 거라고 생각합니다. 그리고 어떤 성장이든 혼자 하는 것보다는 둘이 그리고 같이 손잡고 믿을 만한 파트너와 성장을 하는 것이 좋다고 생각하고요. 나는 지금 파트너가 없는 데가 아니라 말씀 주셨던 것처럼 내가 찾는 것들을 구하고 상대방도 또 나에 대해서 알아보고 찾아가는 과정을 자연스럽게 하다가 이렇게 파트너십이 만들어지는 것이지 우리가 종이를 써서 제안을 내고 또 설명회를 하고 해서 하는 그런 관계가 아니더라도 어떠한 인연이든 좋은 사업의 기회로 이어질 수 있다라고 또 하나의 믿음을 주는 기회였습니다. 오늘 시청해주신 분들 감사하고요. 연남동 뿐만 아니라 이 홍대 인근이 코로나로 인해서 많이 침체되어 있습니다. 여러분들 기회가 되시면 이른 저녁에 아각아각 들리셔서 맛있는 식사하시고 또 말레이시아의 문화와 풍습 여러 가지를 느끼고 가시면 좋겠습니다. 말레이시아의 맛있는 가정식 음식 아각아각 많이 사랑해 주시고 저희 SPI 상업용 보상TV 구독, 좋아요 꼭 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.